This is a Blairing Out with Eric Blair show, and tonight we're here at the premiere for Cavemen, a romantic comedy about how, with a little help from our friends, true love isn't as evasive as it seems. Written and directed by Herschel Faber and starring Skylar Astin, Camilla Belle, and Chad Michael Murray. Blairing Out with Eric Blair. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Describe your character.
Sure.
Dean.
Dean is a hopeful romantic. I think he lives in a world where he's got a bunch of bachelor friends that, and he's got some habits of himself to be kind of a single guy. And I think he's sick of it, and I think he just wants to find a true connection. And he finds that it's kind of harder than he thought. All the while writing a screenplay, just like any self-obsessed writer. It's like every girl is his muse, and just learns that what he's been looking for this whole time is just right around the corner in Tess.
Your part is helping other people in this world.
Sure, I mean, isn't that what movies are? You need to kind of lose yourself in other people's story, and maybe people will have take issue with some things that my character does, some of his flaws, and that's okay. Maybe they'll relate more to Chad Michael Murray's character. I don't know, but I like where Dean's head is at, and if I was watching this movie, I would enjoy watching his story.
What do you think sets Caveman apart from other romantic comedies that are out there?
I think it's not degrading to either sex, and that you find in most films, rom-coms, or some, it always kind of puts down one of them. And I think this one, you do have Chad's character where he does have his outlandish stories, but then you have Skylar's character who he kind of counterbalances it, and you always have the yin and the yang in the movie. I think that is different.
Do you believe that Caveman is a love letter to the lonely?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Herschel would love to hear his movie described like that. Absolutely.
What has been your worst dating experience?
It's kind of like when you're in a good one, you block out all that old stuff and you can't even remember it.
You probably haven't had any bad dating
I've had ones that I didn't repeat because they were inherently either creepy or something was off.
Yeah.
That happens to all of us, doesn't it?
Seems like you're in control. Seems like she's in control.
Yeah, she does.
She makes the decision. As it should be.
She knows Kung Fu.
Yeah.
I sure do.
So how do you think that being a celebrity has changed the love relationship dynamic for you?
I think it's still hard no matter what. If you're not in the public eye, if you are, of course, if you are somewhat in the public eye to whatever dimension that is, you want to take more precautions into keeping things private so that you can develop something on your own time and not have things out in the open.
What do you guys think of the term friends with benefits?
Risky.
I think it happens.
But it happens.
I think it happens, and I think that it never ends well. But while it happens, it can be great. If two people are both enjoying it and they're in a place in their life where they want a friend with a benefit, go for it. But just so you know, it's probably not going to end well, and you're probably not going to be friends.
Camila, what did you mean when you said risky?
It's not like in the movies where it's all happily ever after.
No.
They're going to get married.
Your character in the movie actually has a friend with benefits.
That's true.
Situation.
That's true.
And look at that.
It's kind of like a hookup buddy, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's less of a friend with benefits. Like, you're talking
Not
about
really
Sarah,
friends.
right?
Yeah.
Megan's character. Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, she is just using him, and he is pretending to use her, but getting his heart broken every time.
So how do you think that being a celebrity has changed the love relationship dynamic for you?
I think the big key is to not ever consider yourself a celebrity in your real life, in your love life, in your personal life, when you're with your family. You got to maintain who you've grown up as. So I don't even intersect the two. I don't even think about it that way.
Since this film deals with love and relationships, how would you define the word love?
There are so many different forms of love that it's difficult to define it in one way. And it's something you hope that one feels loved, no matter how that is, through a family, friends, a relationship. But you hope the person feels loved in their life, because if not, it's just a very sad life that you're leading if you don't feel loved. And no matter what form.
What was unique about working with Herschel Faber as a director?
He's a good guy. He also wrote it. It's his first movie. It's his baby. He feels. I'm actually my character's based off of him. So anytime we were having a conversation, there was an extra heartfelt sentiment in him. So it was delicate at first, but then I kind of, I challenged him on a couple questions that I and what's cool is any good writer or director doesn't get too precious with their initial vision, and he was able to adapt, and I hope he has a great career. He's a good guy.
What's next for you guys?
I have a movie called Flock of Dudes coming out at some point. We're about to film Pitch Perfect 2. Hopefully a season 2 of my show, and I'm gonna be on Glee in March.
You're going to start making Pitch Perfect 2. Why do you think that film has captured the imagination of the world the way it has?
I don't know. I mean, a year and a half ago, we were right here at the ArcLight with that premiere. So who knows? Maybe we'll be back here talking about Caveman. I don't know. But I think Pitch Perfect. There's this amazing, magical great timing thing that happened with that movie, and I think it's just the fact that people aren't afraid to be themselves in that movie. People are unapologetically dorky, and I find it's a lot of people's guilty pleasure, and it's a lot of people's favorite movie, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
If you could sing for any heavy metal band, which heavy metal band would it be? Because you have an amazing voice, which is very versatile.
Thank you. I have never sung heavy metal. I guess I would probably go AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. I don't know.
I could hear you doing Sweet Child of Mine or Welcome to the Jungle.
I would do Welcome to the Unlike Rock Band. I'm sure I must have busted that out at some point. Yeah.
You have an amazing voice.
Thank you. I sing very, very high on Glee.
Really?
Too high.
It's really exciting.
But I made it happen somehow.
And Camilla, what's next for you? I heard you're going to play Eve in Paradise Lost. Is that just a rumor?
Whoa.
I was. The film kind of fell apart for all of us, for everyone involved, about a year and a half ago. Warner Brothers was doing it.
Milton,
like a year and a half ago. John Milton. I studied it in high school, so it was very exciting.
Yeah.
We were all hoping.
It'd be nice to see a movie about the fall of man in the Garden of Eden.
It was going to be.
You were going to play like Eve?
Yeah, Eve.
What are your makeup must-haves?
Mascara, for sure. You just put mascara on, you can leave the house, not have to put anything on your face, because it just brightens up your eyes and you're done.
You were the face of Vera Wang's Princess perfume for a while, correct? What was it like working with Vera Wang on that?
It was so much fun. I remember I was about to go on location to shoot 10,000 BC, and we shot the campaign. There were a bunch of cute boys, and with Vera and Bruce Weber shooting it. It was just a dream day. It was fabulous.
And then what is it? What do you think it is about your personality where you've become this fashion icon? Vogue has voted you best dressed, so on and so forth.
I don't know. I guess because I take risks and I like having fun with fashion. I never am the same all the time. I like being able to explore my look and explore with makeup and hair. And if I'm young enough to be able to do that, I hope to continue doing that. So maybe that's why. I have no idea.
Thank you for your time, you guys.
The Blairing Out Show.